So did he say when he's getting the other stuff? Did he say when he's getting the Bowman or the
No, he says that they haven't put it out for him to grab yet.
or the Old Forester? He said one of them's at the warehouse. Was it the Old Forester that's the warehouse? That just
I
hasn't
think
been
the
delivered
Forester's probably at the warehouse.
yet. I might wait. I definitely want to try his Old Forester pick.
And we'd have to look.
Yeah. All right. Redwood Empire, Grizzly Beast, Bottled and Bond Bourbon. Casey, are you with us?
Yes, I am.
I think he was exploring something on his phone.
Empire.
He usually is.
Redwood Empire. Yeah, yeah.
I was making sure I wasn't crazy about something from the past, so I'm okay though.
What's that?
I wasn't crazy.
What were you checking?
The song I was talking to,
Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay.
to Kevin about, I actually had to make sure I wasn't imagining it.
I thought it was a whole different song.
So I don't actually know what retail on this is. I paid $89. I feel like retail's in the 72 to 79 range.
For the Redwood?
Yeah, I think I maybe paid $10 to $15 over.
I mean, that's still not bad for where
That's not
we're at.
Terrible.
No, I don't think. It's
Because usually it's more.
when I
than
got
that
at
here.
Napa where everything's a little bit more expensive anyway. It's kind of like up here. Everything's a little bit more expensive. Like retail is just naturally more expensive.
Right.
Small distillery, not pot stilled. They call it continuous micro column still, which I think is just a way to produce volume, but also say that you're craft. I don't know.
Micro column.
That's what they call it.
Makes me think it's in a distill that's like extremely skinny.
Yeah. I think it's almost 5 years. So it was the bottling season, the distilling season was 2018, and it was bottled this year, June of this year. So I think this is the first batch they've done of the bottled and bond. But it's all their distillate. It's no longer like there's nothing from MGP sourced in there or anything like that. It's all Redwood Empire.
Total Wine has it for $79.
So yeah, I paid $10 to $15 over.
Yeah,
depending on where you get it from.
You're right there.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound bad at all.
Yeah, I've had some of this. I don't dislike it. It's good.
Smells good.
This will be our first time trying it.
Yeah.
Yeah, smells good.
I mean, just enough spice. Caramel,
Yeah.
almost butterscotch. Little bit of youth still in there.
I can smell the youth,
Yeah.
which is noticeable.
And if you put your nose all the way inside, you can get the ethanol.
Yeah, don't do that. Why do you do that?
I like to get the ethanol smell.
He's like, I
both.
need the burn.
I need to make sure it's high proof.
You're like a fucking bodybuilder, but with bourbon.
Duh.
Yeah.
Now,
Two more reps.
how else am I going to get muscles if I do not pump the iron?
And snort the.
I got to snort the ethanol that gets me going. Cloud.
I forgot to put you on camera for that.
I can't even fucking do it. Oh my god.
What is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Cloud. Yes, you smell it deeper in your nose.
So typically, like pot stills will give sort of a richer, like a creamier feel to it. It's not even a taste thing so much. It's just a mouthfeel thing.
Wait, pot still like
Pot
it's in a
still.
pot, like a copper pot.
Like a copper pot, like an
Oh.
old traditional alembic pot still.
Now, so wouldn't you get metallic-y things from that? Too?
No.
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 Doesn't do
Copper's
that?
pretty neutral.
Okay. Interesting.
But plus, you're going to get columns that are also metal.
Right.
I think most of them are. I don't know if their column is copper, or if it's like stainless or something. I don't know. I didn't look that close. I should have.
Do you know what we're supposed to get in this?
No, I haven't looked up the notes. I mean, it's pretty straightforward, right? It's like there's enough rye to be noticeable in the mash bill. I don't know what it is. I think there's a little bit of malted barley in there. Pretty low though, like single digits.
It's not hot.
let's
which is
Casey's
good.
looking up the notes for
I
us.
can tell you. It says,
Yeah, all bottled and bond's 100 proof.
Yeah, it's not hot at all.
Yeah.
okay, this is the Grizzly Beast, right?
Yes.
Okay. This one is bottle and bond straight bourbon whiskey with aromas of plump raspberry,
No.
brown sugar, and cinnamon spiced walnuts that
They're-
open
they're-
into a
I get the
rich,
cinnamon for sure.
full mouth of salted caramel, buttermilk, and orange zest.
I get the cinnamon on the.
They're
on the
crazy. You get cinnamon in this?
On the palate.
I get. Oh, okay. Not on the nose.
No, because there's a lot, to me there's some fruit notes in there.
I don't even get. It's just sugar. It's not confectioner sugar. It's not like powdered sugar, and it's not brown sugar. It's not that savory.
So more like a cane.
Just like straight cane sugar. It's caramel and cane sugar, a little bit of rice spice. I don't get any cinnamon on the nose. All right.
No, you know who's crazy is the people who write the reviews on this Total Wine website. Good Lord.
I don't get any cinnamon on the palate either.
It's. I feel like it's more like we talked about on the side of the palate, on the side of your tongue.
I get spice. I don't get cinnamon. I get a duller spice.
What do you get?
It's like it's almost always the alternative to cinnamon is nutmeg in bourbon, I found.
Oh.
I just feel like it's not a strong cinnamon.
So nutmeg.
What do you think, Casey?
I don't think he's tried it yet.
Oh, are we getting cinnamon on the taste or the smell?
I was getting it on the palate.
Oh, okay. I haven't put it on the palate yet. I was reading this review.
I mean, it's good still.
I don't get any, like, I don't know where they get ripe
Wow,
raspberries.
there's not really
I
a
don't
lot,
get the
there's not a lot
raspberry.
going on there. No, I think that's in the aroma.
I don't get it on the nose either.
I don't, yeah. No, listen to this, though. This person says, this stuff is worth every penny. Get it for special occasions, maybe. Sweet and smooth. We finished a bottle of this and we switched over to Bullet, which I love. And the Redwood Grizzly blew it away. By comparison, the Bullet was dank and plain. The Redwood was vanilla, sweet, layered, complex, and smooth.
I mean, I get some vanilla. I don't.
That's hilarious.
It doesn't last on the palate either.
It does not. It is a quick hit, and then it's gone.
If you really reach deep, you can get a little bit of red fruit, of like a bright red fruit.
But not raspberry.
Could be raspberry.
Yeah.
It's not strawberry.
I get the orange zest.
It's not apple. Yeah, there's some orange in
Yeah,
there.
I get that. And I guess that caramel pecan, like that walnut.
Walnut?
I get that.
I don't get it. See, I think the
don't get
nut
the
is
nut
just
either.
youth. I just get youth.
Is that
I don't really get.
okay? That's the one that trips me up.
I don't really get beneficial nut flavors. I get grain.
Nah.
All right. So here's the thing. All right, let's give it some scores.
Scores.
Wow, it really does just dissipate, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it
the
doesn't
finish is-
last.
Wow.
I think they need to work on the finish for sure. But I think you're gonna be right about that other one.
All right, I've got numbers. God, it
got
didn't score
numbers,
as well as
too.
I thought it would. It's not bad. It's just,
Not noticeable.
and I might be haunted by the price a little bit.
Wow.
So I put, oh God, the vanilla on this is just so much better.
So my
Vanilla,
numbers.
like vanilla cream pie,
Oh yeah, on that one.
just,
So my numbers start for the nose at 15, palate 28, viscous 10, finish was a 10 for a total of 63.
all right. I went 12, 30, 10, 8 for a 60.
Wow. I went 13, 25, 10, 7 for a 55.
All right, so this is we're kind of sabotaging a little bit, and I apologize. But this is the thing that bugs me is that,
Let them have it.
like, are we just supporting small businesses because they're small businesses? And I'm not even sure how small this business is. Now they're doing a perfectly good job, right? They're not doing anything offensive. It's perfectly good whiskey. However, this is an $80 bottle.
Yes.
So next to it, we all have Benchmark Bonded, which I paid $26 for. And the question is, because like I want to support small businesses, but not at 3.5 times the price, right? Am I wrong?
No, I think we agreed we can get 4 of these benchmarks.
Damn near 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is so. Is it worth supporting the small business?
Oh my God, that
For-
benchmark is better. It's so much
It's not
better.
just me, right?
No, it's so much better.
I'm gonna wash off my palate before I
Yeah.
yeah.
I'll be fair.
Yeah, give it some water.
I'm gonna drink some water.
wash off the palate. That vanilla though.
The vanilla, right? It just punches you in the face compared
It's
to
just, oh, it's so good. There.
It's vanilla. It's like a vanilla meringue.
It really is. And it lasts on the palate. right? It stays there.
Yeah, it lasts a lot longer on the palate
It
for
doesn't just
sure.
boom dissipate like it's gone. Like it's you know what you had.
Yeah, it's like a vanilla caramel, vanilla meringue. Bigger, like a better fruit nose. All right, here we go. It's not quite as rich. I will give it that. It's not quite as rich. The Redwood Empire delivers a fuller palate experience.
Yes.
Okay.
But this one lasts longer. And I don't know.
The flavors that are in it last. I think it's just because it's sweeter.
Is that
It's incredibly sweet. I think it's the sweet that hangs on.
that's what sticks.
Yeah, because it's not. None of the spice is finishing. The vanilla is not finishing.
No.
It's just that sweet note that hangs on to the end.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will say, listen, I don't know. The problem is it's $60 more.
Yeah.
That's a huge difference because to me, they're playing in the same ballpark right now.
I mean, they're both bottled and bond. You notice the proof a little bit more. The richness doesn't balance out the proof in the benchmark
It does hit a little
where
harder.
it does in the Grizzly.
Yeah. I'll give it that. The Grizzly is smooth. Like very smooth.
And it's more complex.
Yeah.
You know what? Here's the thing. I would gladly buy this over the benchmark at 55,
Okay.
maybe 59.
So if you saw
The
it for a
nose
good
on the
deal-
benchmark is much better.
Right.
But
But if you came across it at a really killer deal.
now, you know what? I got to be honest. I thought it was going to be the benchmark, and I don't think it is. I
Really?
don't know about it at $90, though. But this would hold up to food better. I would rather have this with a steak than that.
The
I would, if you're having a dessert, this is better because it's richer, a little more complex, a little bit better spice, so it's going to stand up a little bit. The structure is going to hold up better.
you think the benchmark would lose itself? To
I think the benchmark would fall apart against something also sweet. It'd be like drinking a sweet wine with a sweet dessert, and the wine just falls apart because it can't hold up.
Right.
You have to do something else.
I got you. So if you're having a big steak, big dinner, get the Redwood. If you just want something to sip on and you don't want to dip into the Redwood.
Listen, if it's just for 10 guys sitting around, you don't want to offend anybody. Sweet is like the common denominator for all whiskey. You
Right.
can't over sweet whiskey and offend a bunch of people. So you can pour this one and everyone's going to be fine.
right.
If you've got a bunch of whiskey drinkers, I think they're going to appreciate the Redwood Empire more.
That's
So I
fair.
really thought it was going to be the benchmark,
That's fair.
but I do like this quite a lot.
Final thoughts?
I think, you know what, honestly, tasting against the benchmark, I wish I had that extra credit score where I could give it an extra subtract or add an extra 10 points. Because I really think it's a 70. I think I was punishing it because of the price. But if you just put this against that, it's a 70. Like it's good, it's not exceptional, but it's really good bourbon. They're doing a good job. I just wish it was 55 to 60 instead of 80.
Right.
Is this the first bottled in bond from Redwood?
This is their first batch.
So is it possible the next one might be cheaper? Is that a thing?
Or better.
I don't know. I mean, the prices in bourbon stuff is starting to sit on the shelf longer. I'm noticing, not the really, really top tier stuff, but I'm starting to see a lot more of the Old Forester barrel picks. I'm starting to see more of the Larceny barrel proofs. I'm starting to see more of the Elijah Craig barrel proofs. The Elijah Craig toasted barrel,
Right.
you can basically get wherever. There's a lot more E.H. Taylor on the market here now. There's a lot more Eagle Rare on the market here now for not marked up at all. So
So it helps the market's kind of getting flooded.
the market seems to be slowing a bit, so we might see a better price on some of this stuff, but their production might just be higher.
Fair.
They might legitimately be a small company that needs to price it up to turn a profit to recoup their investment. In which case, I can't fault them. It's $20. How many? I'm not going through that much whiskey anyway.
Fair.
I would buy it again.
Yeah.
I would buy it again at 90, it feels like it should be a little bit less. But tasting it against, and I really going into this, I really thought the benchmark would smoke it, and it didn't. The benchmark is just sweeter and has better vanilla, but once you put it on the palate, that's richer, creamier,
Stands out.
more viscous.
Well, really,
the
though.
finish falls just a little bit flat, but I don't know that I appreciate the finish on this, even though it's longer, because this finish is more complete, even though it's shorter.
Gotcha.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, well, and realistically, you paid 90, but if you get a total wine, it's 80, so it's $10 less.
Yeah.
So for $80, it's not a terrible choice.
Yeah. There you go.
No?
Give it a shot. Let us know what you think.
Try it.